I'm going to show you how you can make a data table in Google Sheets. This is really useful for math projects, science projects, or even a history course where you have a pile of data that you need to organize quickly and professionally. In the top row, what you want to do is put headings or headers of what it is you're recording. So I did a science experiment. The first thing I recorded was my time. And then you always put the units in brackets beside what it is that you're recording. So I had time in seconds, and I recorded the distance an object moved in brackets beside it, centimeters. Be sure not to put the units down below underneath. This is just where the numbers go. In my experiment, I recorded how far something moved every sixth of a second. So my time was 0 seconds, 0.17, 0.33, have your data table created. Now it's time to make it look a little bit more presentable. First thing is, you'll notice that my distance and centimeters exceeded the width of the column. If I hover over the line between D and E and double click, it'll automatically size it to the size of the widest data in that column. I can do this for each column individually, or I can highlight multiple columns and will do the whole table for me at once. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to put some lines or borders around my data. So I'm going to go to the border feature. I like just the plain old one that's right there. And I also sometimes like to center my data. I find it's a little easier to read. So once again, go into the proper features here. I think what I'll do is I'll make my header row a little bit larger font. And maybe I'll shade it in just a little bit to give a little more distinction. Now you can see that my words are running together. So I'm going to reformat. Maybe I'll drag this over to make it the size that I want it to be. There we go.